Captain Smuckers, the infamous Falcon player, and probably the hypest set of the day. I'm anticipating.
Yeah, I mean, granted, if it goes anything like their winner set, it's not looking too good for MacD. But
right. And someone in the chat earlier said that Smuckers in general is just up on sets against MacD.
I believe that. I mean, like, Falcons tend to be some of the worst matchups for players.
Maybe we got to slow our roll with what we're saying here, because that was quite the combo.
Ooh, DI on that Nair was insane. But, I mean, so, like, Peach gets, you know, the chain grab on Falcon on stage.
Wait a second.
Bringing out the Wheel of Fortune
I wanted
again.
that. I wanted that. But, okay.
Ooh,
nice.
Down tilt up air.
Down tilt up air.
Off the top?
Yeah, the hit stun is just so long on that.
So here we go. Thanks, Smuckers. Ooh, there he goes. Gets a
down
throw knee.
That was just the perfect positioning for it, too. You knew that was coming out.
And you remember in the first set in Winners that MacD was actually very active about making sure he could wiggle out air dodge out of that so he wouldn't get that combo. But I think, you know, with this being the first like match of the new set, I don't think he was ready like in that mindset to make that happen. But it doesn't really matter because his combo game is going off the charts right now. MacD is kind of spanking Smucks a bit in terms of the punish game. I guess an air. Oh no, he's
almost had the down air, but not quite enough, and then put himself in a bad spot, and MacD takes the stock for it.
Oh, there you go. Nice falling up air, but he doesn't get a follow up afterward. But he's doing a good job of maintaining this corner position, keeping MacD feeling pressured. He's going to get that knee right there.
Yep.
I actually thought he was going to go for the up air and get an extension, but he decides that it's not worth it. He's going to go for another one. And there it is. We were talking about earlier, the wiggle out air dodge.
Yep. We almost had the chalupa, but not quite.
Man, I love me a good chalupa. Uh-oh, he's going to double up to ledge. He's going to get caught by a down air, and he's probably dead. Ooh, nice. The Falcon fade back does it.
Well, other than a turn up, but I mean, that's not the punish.
You're gonna go high.
Oh my God, that would have been that was such a sick potential setup.
Looks like it doesn't even matter in the long run.
Just a safe back air. Okay, Smuckers is saying no.
Oh
no.
my God.
Dude, the hitbox on that reaching. Okay, Smuckers wants in here.
Ooh.
Oh my God, tying it up.
All
right,
back.
Last stock here. Things are moving real fast now. Smuckers starting to set the pace.
Ooh. He's going to throw him up. And all right, he's going to be able to tech out there. No punishment. MacD reading, he's going to tech out again, but Smucker's not biting. I like that.
Oh! Not quite enough to kill.
Wheel of Fortune once again. He was.
Okay, really nice ending hit of that up air there.
Knee?
Leading into.
Oh, I like that. He's actually, you see him running forward more than he needs to account for the fact he's going to wiggle out air dodge. But that, for whatever reason, he knew that next time that MacD wasn't even going to try it. Because since he accounted for it the last time, I think he thought, okay, well, MacD saw that I'm trying to adapt to the fact that he's wiggle out air dodge, and so this next one he's just not going to do it, think I'm going to run past. So he just did a normal one, and that's the Yomi layers right there, dude.
Yeah, there it is. All right, so Smuckers coming out with that momentum now. I think, you know, something to consider is that MacD had just played a set right before this, was warmed up, was ready to go. Smuckers, I'm sure, was playing in a friendly somewhere, but had to get that that momentum back on.
Especially like there wasn't like a Peach of this caliber to play here, you know. Mafia's not here, and then after that, you know, any other Peaches.
Oh, I love that move from Smuckers, just sort of baiting out an option from MacD, and then he can get up and punish it.
And he's going to get back there. No, he managed to land back on stage. And does the down air, does not get punished for it, but he's going to get the meanest of it, the tippiest of the toes.
Yeah, and I like that because he realized, all right, knee is just out of range, but you know what is in range is the tippy toe of my up air. So
he's like, how you like
take
to taste
the toes,
steel toe boots, my guy? Oh, wow, that hits him a little late, but you know, not really a problem.
All right, so pretty much tied game. The hype is flowing.
I actually like the fact that Smuckers is still able to pressure MacD in the corner despite the fact that the platform heights on the stage are woof. He's going to throw him up.
Good DI for MacD to get out of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Smuckers would have just kept that train going.
Oh, and he tries to fall through the platform and he gets caught with the I think
my God.
Yeah,
actually saved him, right.
Is he going to go high here? Yes, he is.
For high, doesn't go for the fade.
Yeah, I think he was actually trying to get the platform cancel with that.
Oh my God, that knee was like a frame away from connecting.
Wow, I'm surprised he's able to ride the wall all the way up. He does a hack stash and roll into center stage, and MacD doesn't punish him for it. All right, now he's waving dash out of shield. And it's going back and forth, back and forth. It's going to get a knee. No,
oh
not quite.
Okay, yeah, such a good up air to, you know, hey, I missed the knee, but you know what? Here's an up air
like, don't worry,
to cover me.
Options covered.
Oh. Nice knee connecting. So, I mean, Smuckers technically had his lead here. If he can get some damage in, get that that extra credit in.
And he's going to forward throw it. Yeah, that's going to kill.
Oh, wow. Actually almost lived, too.
Yeah, it's very, very potent kill for him.
Smell a stitch there.
He's going to stomp him. Oh. And see, this is actually
dude, he can't even throw the stitch. Okay,
yeah, that's the thing. So, like, having a stitch is great, right? Because a stitch just, like, it does so much shield damage. It does so much just normal damage in terms of raw numbers. But it also leaves Peach at a pretty disadvantageous position because she doesn't have access to any of her ground
dude,
moves.
I feel like MacD just gave up on that. You could tell he like missed the attack and then just like kind of was like, nah, dude, this is is not working for me. All right, so Smuckers is one game away from taking the tournament. MacD's got to switch something up here. He's got to think about what he's doing.
I think I just saw him change the song he's listening to on his playlist. But I mean, MacD definitely is no stranger to fighting Falcon. I won't be surprised if he's able to take this game 3. If not, I mean, Smuckers will have a very convincing win, right?
Yeah,
that'd be 2 sets.
What do you think MacD needs to do to switch his playstyle up? I mean, Smuckers is just all over the place.
Well, it seems like the biggest problem for MacD is he hasn't really been able to keep Falcon in the air. Like, Peach is very adept at juggling Falcon and then just carrying him off stage that way. And I've seen a million times how Peach can literally just pretty much 0 to death Falcon off of, you know,
the magic percent with the magic character.
Dash attack.
Goes away.
You got, I'd rather, he's going to go for the up throw here. And what he's going to do now, he's going to forward throw. And yeah, since Smuckers knows he's going to forward throw, he's going to get the optimal DI. Okay, finally we see MacD pulling ahead with the lead, but oh god, platform shenanigans. All right, nice anti-air, but he goes for the read on the neutral get-up, and he does not do it. Ooh, that spot dodge could have been punished so hard with a knee.
Really smart patience, too. He, not necessarily patience, but options choice, because he could have gone for an aggressive option, but instead he chose to go for something a little less intense, wait, and actually get the stock.
Man. I just feel so, I don't want to say bad for him, but just like he...
For Smuckers?
No, for MacD, because I've definitely seen him like punish Falcons way harder than this. You know what I mean? I've seen him play like S2J a million times, and it's just like, I know that he definitely like can carry Falcon off stage, but like he's been dropping edge guards, which I mean you really can't do against Falcon. That's like his biggest weak point, and you know, I'm seeing him drop him over and over again. Like this one, you're supposed to, there you go, you have to intercept the Falcon kick with the turn up. That is like the go-to, or you float out there and you just smack him. So I'm glad he got that one, because that one's like one of the ones he should have down at this point, playing for as long as he have. But will he be able to, there we go, another down smash.
Yeah, Smuckers is losing the momentum that he had.
Good, and this is what I'm talking about. Get that edge guard.
Wow, yeah. It's interesting how you just kind of boil it down and keep things simple, and Falcon can fail.
Oh, God.
Okay.
And the knees are just so intimidating.
Yeah, I don't know about that choice to do the down air there.
Actually want to see MacD
good connect.
Bait out this option from Smuckers, because Smuckers has been doing knee from the ledge very often. It's either he does knee from the ledge or he does like a hack stash into roll to center stage. So like those are his been his 2 like go-to options. Oh, I like that reset he did. Yo!
Yeah, I don't know about like Smuckers went a little over-aggressive, overextended, and trying to edge guard MacD and just put himself in a terrible spot. Allowed the stock to get stolen from him.
That up B parasol, like reset of that edge guard situation was so sick.
Yeah. Okay, but okay. See, I'm wondering, Battlefield as the choice. What are you thinking here? What's Smuckers looking for? Covering platforms with up air. Oh, and the falling knee. We can't forget about that.
Yeah, you get
drop down knee.
You get the top platform knee. You get the. I mean, honestly, like Battlefield is just kind of like a pretty good stage for Falcon in general. He has a lot of space to move around, and also specifically on this stage, if the Falcon player does it correctly, he can like up B, sweet spot the edge without having to like do the tumble animation that he always gets punished for.
Right.
It's like a pretty hard specific technique, but like it's something that helps him out here with recovery. And the Stitch coming out into play.
Saying how you doing? Oh,
but other than that, I mean,
we can weird hit up smash.
I think the best part about the stage is like the lack of jank. You know what I mean? There's no transformations.
Yep, nice and straightforward for Falcon.
Keeps it simple, and like Falcon's combo tree on Peach is pretty straightforward. So keep the stage pretty straightforward.
Yep.
You know, you'll find yourself having great loads of success. All right, yeah, he decides to give the ledge up there and just space out a back air.
Good use of back air
that way.
because it's enough an extension and it's fast enough to just kind of put Peach in a bad spot every time.
Yeah,
it basically makes a Falcon's version of a wall.
That's really good like hitbox manipulation too, because it's kind of like puts his body inward and then puts the hurt box outward.
Right. Yeah. It's the closest thing Falcon has to a sword.
Yeah, it really is. Other than like some of the hitboxes and some of these other moves, but. All right, once again, he's going to space back airs and just let MacD recover again. He's going to do another space back air, and this time MacD goes a little bit higher so he doesn't get hit by it. But he's really just trying to dash dance his way back in, but he gets caught by his own turnaround animation. There we go.
Okay.
Catch him? Yes.
Oh, does catch, yep. All right, so Smuckers is not too far behind here. One knee, that could be all he needs, but he's going to have to be careful if he wants to try to take this game 4 and win the tournament.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
I don't know about that up smash.
I'm really happy that I'm seeing more Peaches do this wiggle out air dodge, though, because I know that I've seen Mafia start doing it. I've seen Rhyme start doing it.
Yeah.
Bladewise has been doing it. I'm sure Kalamazoo is probably, you know, starting to incorporate that into his. And I'm sure Armada's been doing it for a little while, too, but it's just like one of those things where at this point in the meta, you need to have it.
All right. Smuckers. He's at a 97%, but with the strings that we've seen from Smuckers, that could very easily even out.
For percents for Falcon don't generally mean much. It's when he's off stage, it's kind of what actually matters. Like right here, because you know what I mean, he's not dying to moves, he's dying to edge guards. But even then, I mean, MacD has a one-stock lead, but it really doesn't feel that way, right? Because at moments like these, where he's just constantly getting berated by Smuckers, and it doesn't feel like he has an answer. And that just kind of goes to show, oh, he misses the, he had a knee right there, but he's a little slow to follow up.
Yeah, and good coverage from MacD, because if he was any slower, he would be taking a lot of damage and really a lot of knees.
All right, I actually think MacD's in a prime spot to take this. He's going to catch him and hit him with the forward air, knowing that he still had his double jump. All right, so that's going to be 2-2.
Game 5 now.
And now we're going to see if MacD's able to reset the bracket or if Captain Smuckers is going to go home with a clean winner's run.
Yeah.
Now, might have a few game 5s in it. But
back to Battlefield, too.
I mean, I think I'd do the same.
Do you think Smuckers is thinking he'll do anything differently? Has a game plan in mind, or just kind of needs to keep doing what he was doing?
I think he's just going to keep doing what he's doing. Oh, yeah, he didn't want to go for the chalupa there, because in the scenario where he got double weak knee, he'd be in a very, like, scary position where he had to up you backstage.
Now, one thing I did just see that might be something that he's switching up is he had an opportunity. Again, just opportunity, not necessarily a guarantee, but he had an opportunity to use a knee, but instead opted for an up air, and I think he did that because it's just a little more guaranteed and a little more safe. So maybe it's not as visible, but he might be doing a bit safer play by choosing a few safer options.
I also see MacD is also starting to make adaptations to the way Captain Smuckers jumps in, right? So before you would see that Smuckers would get a lot of, he would jump and then wait and then knee, right? And it would catch either a spot dodge or just like MacD trying to throw like a down smash or something. So what MacD does now is that MacD actually waits to see Smuckers jump, and then he does a delayed spot dodge, which causes him to not get hit by the knee and able to act afterward. So I mean, you're seeing both adaptations coming out from, from both players on both sides, but it's going to determine like who does it more, and that's going to decide who ends up winning the entire thing. But oh, nice up air coming up from Smuckers. He's going to be able to...
Wow! Oh, yeah, he wanted it.
And yeah, he decided he's not going to go all in.
Oh!
And instead, just pull a Nick Cannon and stomp the yard. My man is out of here.
All right, so I mean, Smuckers has such a strong lead right now. He might lose his stock soon, but being up a stock is a pretty good spot to be in.
Oh, wow. And he gets hit by, like, the weakest.
Oh, and it gets back on?
Smashed the eye, and that was so sick because he just grabbed
ledge. Did he smash the eye up into the ledge? Or
up and then away so he can, like, grab it. Because most of the time you see, like, Falcons try to do that, but then they end up, like, resetting, have to up B over and over. But that's when he's able to grab ledge.
Yeah, really smart option.
Actually pretty freaking sick.
Yeah, he's 175%. Not something you do.
I'm with it.
No, I mean he's just like, you know what, dude? Like, maybe I'll hit him. Oh my God! All right.
Such a volatile matchup. This really is not a lead for Smuckers, and we're seeing MacD show right now why it doesn't really matter what the stock count looks like or the percent. He just completely goes in, you know, drops the punish at 91%, but that was off of basically 0. So, you know, Smucks needs to press the advantage right now while they can, because I do think that when you're on your penultimate stock, it becomes a lot harder for you to see the end in sight.
Sure.
But the DI on that forward throw was so non-ideal
yeah.
that looks like he's going to have to go down into his penultimate stock with a little bit of worry.
So MacD is starting to bring it back.
DI on MacD's on getting hit by that up air was amazing. He ended up getting knocked down at like 95%, which is nuts. You never see that happen.
Yeah.
But if I'm Smuckers
nice
right now, it's going to be up airs and back airs.
Putting on the pressure, gets the stock.
It's as non-committal as you can be while still securing the kill.
This could be the last stock of the tournament.
Yeah, I'm hoping that MacD's able to really finesse his way through, but it's only a matter of time. He dashes out, nice, and the spacing is looking real by Smuckers right now. He's going in.
Yeah, exactly.
He really wants to close it out right now. Knee coming out, and the suboptimal DI by MacD. He's able to crouch cancel it, but he gets it by another knee. He doesn't have double jump. Ooh, but he uses his float to grab the ledge for safety, and now it's his chance to turn back on the heat, but
missing that wave land to really put him in that bad spot.
And Smuckers throws
tosses
it away.
The stock, yeah, 60-something%.
I mean,
don't want to lose
with
those.
the way MacD's been DIing, I wouldn't be surprised if he dies to a knee right now. Ooh, and that stomp is going to send him to the moon, but he can't get a knee off of it because he has such a high percent. Ooh, that falling up air almost does it. MacD's DI wasn't the best, but he's still hanging in there. Will he be able to come down and make this comeback?
Could be one aerial.
Need to access him again.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, MacD's going to want to focus on trying to stay center stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Focus on the least likelihood of dying.
And he's trading, which, I mean, isn't terrible. The up air might do it. Oh, he's going to come down. He has a parasol. What is the mix-up? He doesn't have one, and Captain Smuckers is going to be able
the trophy
to win the Melee event at Crest.